In just a few hours, a sold-out Rod Laver Arena will host one of the most anticipated matches of the season as Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz face off in the 2026 Australian Open final. Two generations collide on tennis's biggest hardcourt stage, with history, legacy, and supremacy all hanging in the balance. Their rivalry has already produced unforgettable battles, and this latest chapter promises to be no different. For Carlos Alcaraz, the final represents an opportunity to claim his seventh Grand Slam title and further cement his status as the leader of tennis's new era. For Novak Djokovic, however, the stakes feel even higher. At 38, this could be his final appearance at the Australian Open, a tournament that has defined his career like no other. It may also be his last chance to secure a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title. Djokovic's relationship with the Australian Open is unparalleled in tennis history. He has lifted the trophy an astonishing 10 times, turning Melbourne into his personal stronghold. His most recent triumph came in 2023, when he dominated the tournament from start to finish, defeating Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets in the final and not dropping a single set throughout the event. That flawless run remains one of the most commanding Grand Slam performances of the modern era, and 3 years later, Djokovic returns with the same familiarity, confidence, and tactical clarity on these courts. The Serbian star also carries a crucial psychological advantage over Alcaraz in Melbourne. Their dramatic quarter-final clash at the 2025 Australian Open serves as a clear reminder of Djokovic's ability to rise when challenged. Despite dealing with a leg issue and losing the opening set, Djokovic methodically turned the match around to win in 4 sets. The encounter had the intensity and quality of a Grand Slam final, and Djokovic later described it as one of the best matches of the tournament. Even Alcaraz acknowledged how difficult it becomes when Djokovic reaches his highest level. That experience still lingers, and Djokovic knows he has already beaten the Spaniard on this very stage. Another factor that works heavily in Djokovic's favor is his unmatched mental strength in long, high-pressure matches. Australian Open finals are often grueling 5-set affairs, and few players in history manage pressure as effectively as Djokovic. His ability to stay composed during tight service games, extended rallies, and tense tiebreaks has been a defining trait of his career. While Alcaraz brings explosive shot-making and relentless energy, Djokovic's patience, discipline, and emotional control often prove decisive over the course of a long match. Tactically, Djokovic remains one of the most adaptable players the sport has ever seen. His elite return game, defensive movement, and ability to neutralize power allow him to disrupt even the most aggressive opponents. Melbourne's hard courts reward balance, endurance, and precision, qualities that continue to define Djokovic's game. Against Alcaraz, Djokovic's ability to absorb pace, extend rallies, and force errors could gradually drain the Spaniard's momentum. Above all, motivation may be Djokovic's greatest weapon heading into this final. This match is about far more than another trophy. It represents a chance to make history, to push his Grand Slam tally to an unprecedented 25, and possibly to close the curtain on his Australian Open journey in the most fitting way imaginable. Throughout his career, Djokovic has repeatedly shown that when records and legacy are on the line, he finds another level. Carlos Alcaraz may symbolize the future of men's tennis, but Melbourne has long belonged to Novak Djokovic. His dominance at the Australian Open, combined with his experience, mental resilience, and hunger for history, makes him a formidable favorite heading into the 2026 final. If this truly is his final appearance on this iconic stage, Djokovic looks ready to ensure it ends with yet another chapter of greatness. Tennis Trophy.